Well, it's Christmas and it's lunchtime, and most families are probably eating popular dishes such as roasted meats, fruit, mince pies and puddings. But today in studio, we're rolling up our sleeves, so to speak. Wancy Nkonki is here to give us a proper South African culinary experience. So, Wancy, this is something that I've been struggling with because it's the first time in 13 years that I'm not home in Durban for Christmas. So I had to prepare my own meals, and I struggled. I'm telling you, I struggled to actually get it right. Where do you start, and how do you actually get to preparing all of these dishes that you're making?
Okay. Thanks for having me, Shahan. I've just decided, since it is lockdown under COVID-19 regulations, we thought of people have lost a lot of income, and they have been frustrated, they've been living in a stressful life, and we're all panicking about our health. I thought, let me just do a simple meal, go back to the basics, and do a meal that would be affordable for any income group, lower income group or high income group. So I just prepared anything that is you would find in any home's cupboard. So I've cooked rice with turmeric. Remember, turmeric is an ingredient that helps also with cancer cells and also boost your immune system. And I've also put raw peppers also, and onion, raw onion. That would help also for your immune system and your vitamin A's, your vitamin C's, and your vitamin B. And I had cooked kale. Kale is high on iron, more than spinach. So I've used kale and a little bit of mushroom and cherry tomatoes. Then I've also prepared some broccoli, plain broccoli, steamed. Everything is steamed, no oil, no spices. I've only used Himalayan salt and pepper and cayenne pepper, all the original and organic spices.
Oh, it smells nice. I can smell that.
Oh,
all the way over here,
And in my chicken here, I just grilled the chicken, Himalayan salt, garlic, raw garlic, ginger, and a rind of lemon, which is very high. Lemon is very high. It's been tested as a very high vitamin C booster, more than the orange. So especially the peel or the rind of the lemon. Then I did butternut, just steamed with a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, and cinnamon. Cinnamon also helps for high blood pressure. It regulates your high blood pressure. Then I did half-cooked beetroot and I sliced it. Instead of putting all those sauces and all those things that affect our health, we need our immune systems boosted. So we have to keep it simple and enjoy the taste, the original taste of the veggies, other than putting our sauces and all these things that make it fancy. And for dessert, I just prepared fruit salad.
Fruit salad.
Only.
Right, so that's a very healthy meal, especially for a COVID-19 time. And I guess lots of people have adjusted the way they eat, and Christmas will change somewhat. But I want you to dish up something on that plate for us so we can see all of the ingredients that you have. But also talk to me about the stress of a Christmas lunch, right? Because that's a thing for lots of people. I know my mom wakes up super early on Christmas Day, and she has to prepare 3 to 4 meals and have it ready for my siblings and I whenever we're in Durban. So how do people get away from that and not make it this thing where there's one person working in the kitchen on Christmas Day?
Look, fortunately, in my family, Christmas is just like any other weekend day. If I need to spoil my family, I can cook the meal on Sunday. The meal that I can cook on Sunday. It doesn't have to be Christmas. So this stress that we put ourselves in, I don't think we need to do away with it. And keep. It must be Christmas every day, every weekend, or even during the week. If you feel like having your lasagne and or your macaroni and cheese or your salads, you can have them during the week. In my home, we do that every weekend. So on Christmas, we just have fruit, we just have braai mealies, we just have normal food. It's just like any other weekend day. So once we shift from the pressure of having to cook those expensive dishes to find that even if you don't have your roast lamb, it's not Christmas. No, it can't be Christmas without. And especially now during this time that we're living in, we need to keep healthy. Health is the most important thing that we need to worry about, more than what we are presenting on the table. So what we are eating, remember, what we indulge in our bodies is what will make our bodies strong. Remember, our bodies are the temple of God. So if we don't keep those bodies healthy, they will fail us along the way.
Yeah.
So hence we need to have nutritious food, not fancy food. I don't know where we've taken this myth
this
of
fancy food
this
thing.
fancy
I guess
food
it's Americanized, isn't it? But each family has a unique dish to the family, given on the history. We make biryani in my house.
I know in Durban you have your curry and your roti, and I love it.
Yeah. So it's curry and rice, biryanis, and all of that.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is that the basics is actually just as good, more nutritious, in fact, because of how it's prepared.
Yes.
Yeah, and people
and
need
your
to
presentation.
change their mindset. Yeah.
And the presentation, how you present your food.
Yeah.
You know, people
hey, do a presentation for us.
Everyone is all about 7 colors. So you will get your 7 colors in a low budget food, where you can use your normal food that you have in your cupboard. So I'll just dish and try to stick on the 7 colors that we all worry about. And let me just get
now, you can tell this is the first time I'm working on Christmas Day in 13 years, because I managed to get someone to bring food to the studio, right?
Yeah, at least we'll have lunch today.
Yeah.
Christmas lunch, home-cooked meal. Okay. And we have your...
And just in terms of the chicken, right? Because that's one of the difficult things for me, who lives alone, preparing chicken. It always gets dry if you put it in the oven. How do you do it?
I put a foil on my oven pan. I don't put any oil because there's oil already coming out of the chicken.
Yeah.
If you marinate it overnight, then it will be juicy and succulent. So you can have, even those who like gravy, it can come out from the chicken as well. So it can be nice, and when you grill your chicken, you put it on a low heat. Although it's on grill, but you put it on the low so that it's cooked, so that you don't have it raw. It can be cooked to the maximum. Then you can have it in that manner.
Thank you so much. So you're going to dish that plate for me. I'm going to have a bite after the break, but we appreciate you coming in on Christmas Day. I hope you and your family have a good time this evening. That, of course, is Chef Wancy Nkonki. Yeah, you can leave it here in the corner because it's social distancing. You know.
There you are.
And beetroot. My mom loves beetroot.
Yes, it also boosts your iron levels.
Really good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can get a close-up on this plate.
Okay. Let me just bring you your fruit salad and your...
That's a good Christmas lunch, guys. I mean, it's so healthy and it smells so good. Really, really, really good.
So you won't feel left out?
No, I won't.
You won't miss home?
I do miss home, but you made my Christmas a little bit more special this time in Johannesburg. Right. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Wancy Nkonki. She's brought us lunch. How nice of her, right?